Hello everyone, welcome to GT Academy episode number 2. Now if you haven't seen episode 1, please go check that out, that we showed last week. We do have permission to show this programme from both ITV and the producers as well, and they're in the description, so do check them out. But episode 2 of GT Academy in this 4-part series, 3 of course are the actual programme, and then the 4th one I'll talk you through everything that happened, my true feelings, why what happened, and all that good stuff. So sit back, relax, enjoy the show.
GT Academy gives bedroom gamers the chance to prove their skills for real on the racetrack.
Oh, he's a brave boy, he's round the outside.
It offers a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, a motor racing scholarship with a professional racing team. Previous winners have won podium places at the biggest racing events on the planet.
I've always struggled to decide exactly what it is that I want to do, because I've now realised that all I want to do is race.
If I was to win GT Academy, it would be the single greatest achievement in my life.
Now, one more gamer will win a contract with a professional race team. GT Academy, in association with Nissan and PlayStation 3. The fastest gamers in the UK have been invited to race camp in Silverstone. They face a week of tough physical and mental challenges to prove that they have what it takes to be a GT Academy winner.
Okay,
Yesterday was their first day at the Academy.
This is where it all begins, so we want to see a really good time from you guys.
And a first opportunity to impress the 3 judges. British Touring Car Championship driver Paul O'Neill.
So far, that is a horrendous pace.
The UK's first ever female kart champion, Tiff Chittenden.
My reservations with him is that we've given him a lot of chances already.
I want to see him be able to cope with a pressured situation, so...
And former Academy winner, F3 driver Jan Mardenborough. While some struggled to adjust,
Together.
an early frontrunner emerged.
Time, that is, from Adam. I think that is a cracker.
But for one gamer, it was a premature end to the competition.
Shane, it's your last day at GT Academy. You'll need to go and grab your stuff. Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Now, just 5 hopefuls remain.
I recognise the fact that this is the only chance that I'm going to get.
Anyone who knows me knows I'm mad about cars and I'd love to do it for a living.
I'll tell everything in my bedroom to win GT Academy, just for the fact that it is a dream.
Hopefully I can make it to Formula 1, and this is just the first step to it.
I'd drop everything straight away if I had a job.
It's a new day at the Academy, and the gamers are in the wing pits for a physical session with performance director Simon Fitchett. Simon works alongside the judges to help them select their best gamer.
One of the most important components of a professional racing driver is the speed of reaction. We're looking at the speed that your mind communicates with your muscles, exactly as you would need in a racing car.
The gamers must run in a straight line, and one of 2 lights several meters apart will flash. They must then sprint to that light. They'll be judged on the speed of their reaction. This split-second decision-making is just what they would need in a race to quickly redistribute weight around the car and prevent it from spinning off the track.
Guys, we had 1 elimination yesterday. Unfortunately, we've got 2 more to come over the 2 coming days. Mark and John, you're on our radars from yesterday. You've got to show us what you've got.
The judges have just a week to select their best gamer, And this morning, they're keeping a watchful eye over John and Mark.
So Mark now, change of direction sometimes catches him out.
It's not like bang, isn't it? It's sort of like, I'm there now.
So John, he's got a slow change of direction, but it seems to work for him.
Being in yesterday's bottom 3 was a wake-up call for John and Mark. Neither gamer wants to leave the academy early.
I think I need to push even harder. I hope to show the judges that it was a good decision, put me through.
If I'd gone on the first day, I would have been extremely gutted. We've come this far already, and to get myself out of the bottom 3, I think, I just need to continue my on-track performances.
Like most young boys, 18-year-old high school student John was inspired to race by his dad.
Really proud of him because he's supported me through all this, and I have a great time with him as well. The only person happier than me if I win would be my dad.
Being at the bottom of the pile surprised John more than anyone.
Without sounding cocky, I don't think any of the other guys have got anything that I haven't. It was really exciting. We didn't expect to have this kind of challenge. I think I did pretty well. Hopefully I'll be strong in the car later.
The first track session of the day is in full swing, and the gamers are receiving lap performance coaching.
To the left.
Yeah.
But then look what happens.
Yeah.
You need to brake later.
This session is all about improving times. The gamers will be able to watch back their laps using onboard telemetry equipment and must learn from their mistakes. It will tell the judges who can respond to coaching, a core skill needed if they want to progress further in the competition.
Biggest loss, yeah.
When they've been given instructions on a certain area of the track that they need to improve and they need to do something differently, we'll be able to see whether they nail what they've been told to do.
It's proving to be a revealing activity, and 2 of this morning's underdogs are surprising the judges.
The 2 most improved people today, for me, John and Mark, would you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Definitely.
But the weird thing is that they were bottom of our tree,
Yeah.
and now they've come out, and whatever we've said to them, they've took on board, and they have smashed some time.
That was good. Nice consistent lapping, improved each lap. I think we got a good grasp of the circuit early on.
Much quicker, I think. We'll have a look at the telemetry, see what the difference in times was. You'll certainly be much more aggressive with the brakes.
Yeah.
Mark, he again had a massive improvement.
He was 1.3 seconds quicker than his first time, and that's a big jump.
You look at your times here, it was actually your fastest lap by about 0.3 of a second.
I guess we can say that Mark made the biggest improvement.
So this is where this can
Mark needed a big performance after featuring in the judges' bottom 2.
just well.
Fairly happy with that.
Winning the academy would allow the self-confessed boy racer the opportunity to turn his hobby into a career.
People would call me a boy racer, and I am. I love racing my cars around. It gives me a bit of a buzz. Did a track day at Brands Hatch. It was Guinness track day, it was the quickest person there.
But a lack of confidence could be holding him back.
I'm not really a confident guy, but I feel when I get behind the wheel, I'm a different person. I'm a lot more, I believe myself a lot more. After a bit of a talking to, I think hopefully they can see I actually deserve to be here and I am pretty quick.
But not everyone is finding it so easy.
Okay.
Top hairpin turning too early.
Yeah.
Bottom MP turning too early.
Okay.
And as you go down the main straight to that first corner, you're using second. Blue.
Martin is having problems on track, but it's not due to a lack of enthusiasm.
Racing plays a huge part in my life. A bit like those football fanatics, I'm a racing fanatic. I would sacrifice absolutely everything to win GT Academy and to race.
It seems that his desperation to succeed may be adding to the stress of the competition.
His first time wasn't great, 6.36, and then he only went 0.3 quicker than that.
Yeah, I could feel myself because I felt the understeer.
He didn't improve on the things you told him to, and other things.
He went backwards in the middle sector, to be honest.
You've got a lot of sliding going on.
Yep.
Too high in the rev range, so he's breaking that traction.
The experience I have is just virtually, so I've got to try and apply that in the real situation, which I'm trying to do. I didn't get my ideal time, which was there. I did brake harder, brake later, and because I was focusing so much on that, it seems like I just let off a bit on the last section, which cost me a bit of time.
Martin didn't do very well in this event, and that's going to help me out, I think. Might give you a better shot of making the next stage.
You had a good opening time.
Yeah.
Better than instructors, wasn't it?
Yeah. 2 tenths.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Fair play.
Yeah.
Did it feel quick?
I was feeling heat a bit yesterday, and now Martin's getting a bit worried about the eliminations possibility of them coming up later. And I'm actually improved by that a couple of tenths, hopefully.
Well done.
The pressure is mounting, and the next challenge will be crucial. Coming up,
What we've got in store for you is a auto assault course.
the gamers get James Bond at an abandoned aircraft hangar.
It's fast. Is he going to make...
And he's killed his jacket.
And one more hopeful waves goodbye to their dreams.
I know if you've had enough. I don't think you've had enough.
The kind of driver you are, you'd get on my nerves and I'd put you in the wall. Go pack your bags.
GT Academy, in association with Nissan and PlayStation 3. GT Academy, in association with Nissan and PlayStation 3. The fastest gamers in the UK are competing for the chance to become a professional racing driver. For their next challenge, they've been transported to an abandoned military base. They'll need to combine what they've learnt on the track with what they've seen in the movies.
Right then, guys, we've brought you to quite an interesting place. This is a disused airbase from the Cold War. You probably won't remember that because you're so young. But what we've got in store for you is a auto assault course.
This challenge will show the judges how well the gamers can control the car.
This is going to test you big time, and I'm quite interested to see how you guys get on. You need to pick your game up. Bring it on.
The airfield has 3 hangars. Each of the hangars will contain a different obstacle designed to test a different driving skill. Every error that the gamers make will add a 5-second penalty to their overall time. It seems that starring in a Hollywood-style stunt scene is too much for even the judges to resist.
Jan is driving the course to see what it's like, and also Paul sat next to him. Paul looks very nervous. He's doing it so we can have a bit of a benchmark, so we know how well our guys are doing, and partly probably to show off.
I feel like I'm on some kind of crazy 007 covert operation.
Spin it.
The first obstacle is a set of chicanes. Then it's onto the seesaw before heading into Hangar 1.
Oh my word! That popped out, Jan.
Yeah.
Here, they must pop as many balloons as possible with 2 roof-mounted spikes. They'll have to lose traction in the rear tyres whilst maintaining control of the car. In Hangar 2, changing light conditions will be their main problem. That and a cluster of pyrotechnic mines on the floor.
Oh, you fighter!
This is all about accuracy. They must avoid the mines. Finally, Hangar 3 awaits. They'll need to break through a cardboard wall and come to a controlled stop.
Flat out through here, Captain.
Using an onboard paintball gun, they must try and shoot all the barrels in front of them.
Go, 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 go! It's like a bank job. Woo!
Out of the last hangar, it's a figure of 8 drift before driving through the waterfall and coming to a slippery stop.
Oh, mate!
Technical whiz Martin is the first gamer up. He felt the pressure in the last challenge and underperformed.
I feel I'm naturally talented at driving. When I was learning to drive, I learned in 8 lessons. The average is 45. To me, that's just shows what talent I actually have. When I approach something, I'm quite technical in what I'm seeing, so I may see a corner and see what other people are doing and think, okay, maybe if I do this a bit different. So it'd be that sort of technical aspect of working out exactly what the car's doing and what people are doing to then work out how to get that just a tiny bit more time. I can then get that little bit extra and just really win this competition.
Paul and Tiff have noticed that although he can talk the talk, Putting it into practice is an entirely different story.
Would you be better than this, Martin?
Would I be better? Yeah. I'm right there now.
Oh, is that you in front?
Yeah, I'm going a bit further away.
Oh. Do you think he really gets everything he's saying? To me, it's a little bit like he's, you know, just read a manual and he's saying the right things. And I think he understands them, but I don't know if he feels it.
You've got to be able to back that up with raw talent.
Yeah.
And that's something that he seems to struggle with.
It's something you've got to get used to. I suppose that's why we're going from virtual to reality and not reality to virtual.
Yeah.
Almost needs to switch his brain off for a second.
Will tech lover Martin be able to relax enough for the challenge?
Steady on the power, that's good.
He runs into problems in Hangar 1.
OK, you're going to have to back up.
Doesn't look like he's hit any from here.
No, nothing.
He's struggled in there, hasn't he?
OK, so nice and steady through here. Watch the laser.
Hangar 2 is much better, and by the third, he's made up even more time. His promising run ends badly, and he takes out a member of the pit crew.
The jackman's dead.
That's not good. Jackman.
Front jackman.
The jackman.
He's lost his legs.
It was a mixed challenge for Martin.
Bit unfortunate with the pit guy at the end there. It's far more slippy than I expected, but I gave it my all. I gave it my absolute all. I was absolutely nailing it as hard as I could.
But can the other gamers do any better? Adam shows excellent car control, finishing the challenge in 2 minutes 47 seconds. Underdog John lets himself down with a complacent finish, ending in 2 minutes 57 seconds.
You just killed your front jackman, but that's OK.
John.
Jackman John.
Neil's calculated approach sends him into first with a time of 2 minutes 38. Laid-back Mark is the final gamer to go. He's been in the judges' spotlight since falling into the bottom 2 yesterday, but in the lap performance session, he was one of the top performers.
He was 1.3 seconds quicker than his first time, and that's a big jump.
Hopefully, they can see I actually deserve to be here and I am pretty quick.
If he can build on that, it could be enough to keep him at the academy.
Whoa, we're not in the centre of the ramp. That's not quite what...
Terrible.
He looked so nervous when he just come past us. If he absolutely messes this up, he knows it's all over, so he's just going flat out.
Don't knock the nose.
Word, that was...
Stop. Oh, I thought we were heading for that stanchion there. Okay,
Terrible.
It's a disastrous run for Mark. He finishes in 5th place by more than 20 seconds. Neil wins his first challenge, just ahead of Adam, with Martin in 3rd and John in 4th. As the gamers relax at race camp, the judges meet with Academy Performance Director Simon Fitchett to decide on which of the 5 gamers will be the next to leave.
Let's discuss Adam.
I think we can say he's pretty safe.
I would say so, yeah. I mean, in this auto assault course, he was fairly good in that. In the actual 370Zs today, he was really good in that as well.
Neil's a funny one, isn't he? I've really seen Neil grown. He's got potential to go further, but when we come to the assault course, the auto assault course, he won it. John is
rapid.
Wowzers.
Telemetry, he's well quick. I mean, I was really impressed.
He's in our bottom 2, and he's really pulled himself out. We move on to Martin.
I think the biggest thing is he has struggled with instruction. I mean, we saw him going through the game with you, and he's very good at giving instruction, but maybe not so good at taking it.
He operates at 100%, and his 100% isn't really that fast.
He was last in the telemetry and 3rd in the auto assault course.
Mark has had a mixed day.
He struggled on the assault course and also the reaction.
A little bit disappointing there, but yeah, and he wasn't as quick as I thought he'd be.
But he did really prove himself on the telemetry exercise, and I think he really needed that.
Yeah, but overall, I think that it just shows a bit of character for me that he is a bit too laid back. I feel like the gap is widening now.
Yeah.
The 4 are going away from him, and he is clutching at straws. I think we better go and tell him then.
Yep.
Guys, you knew there was an elimination today. Martin, it's you. Go pack your bags.
Martin is eliminated. John and Mark survive to race another day.
So Martin reminds me of a teacher that just can't be taught, he just doesn't want to listen.
He's just not got the performance that the other guys have got, and I think it's very clear in each of the challenges he's been through, it's not there. So for me, yeah, unfortunately he's the weakest.
I had a feeling it would be me as well today. I just underperformed. I felt it as well. I think I was just pushing too hard, and then at that point, it's too late then. So it's a dream, isn't it? I felt I underperformed in the 370 at Stowe today, and that's what cost me.
What you have to do when you come away from these things, imagine how many people you've beat to come here, right? You've got to take the positives away, and you have to go now and look to see what you want to do with your life. Yeah. It's all good, man. Yeah. You'll be cracking.
Cheers, dude.
That's all right, man. You'll be grand. It's been good to work with you.
Nice to meet you.
So, obviously, if I had another shot now, I'd go into it differently and think about that. But obviously, it's a one-time shot, and I didn't do it.
Coming up.
Pretty tough. Nasty.
The gamer's commitment to the academy is put to the test.
Come on, 3, 2, 1, I'm going to push you under.
Get a grip of your life and move!
And Paul has some serious issues with the driving of one competitor.
If it was me driving, I'd be having him right in the wall. What you did to us, mate, was dangerous.
GT Academy, in association with Nissan and PlayStation 3. GT Academy, in association with Nissan and PlayStation 3. The fastest gamers in the UK are competing for the chance to become a professional racing driver.
Whoa, you fell out of it.
Earlier, one gamer was given his marching orders.
Martin, it's you.
And now, only 4 remain. It's the start of a new day at race camp, and the gamers are about to face their most dangerous challenge yet.
You have 3 laps to get past as many instructor cars as you can. So, overtaking and defending your position.
We really need to see more from you if you want to stay in this competition. Good luck out there, guys.
The gamers will be on the international circuit in a white car at the back of the grid. They have 3 laps to get to the front, and they'll need to pass 3 professional drivers. Tiff, Jan and Paul will be riding shotgun with the pros. This challenge shows the judges if the gamers can lap quickly and consistently in a competitive race environment. It will test both their attacking mentality and their awareness. Accountancy graduate Adam is the first gamer on circuit.
If someone offered me an accounting and finance job, say 100 grand a year, or winning GT Academy, I'd easily take GT Academy.
Winning the academy provides Adam the opportunity to set a good example for his younger brother.
Winning, you become a massive role model, and a role model to my brother, so he's always looked up to me. But ever since winning the national finals, he has to use my wheel. Maybe I can persuade him to carry on practicing and get to the same level I'm at.
If you overtake every car but are completely dangerous, that would be worse than had you overtaken one car but driven very well.
I think I might be safe up here in P1.
I wouldn't count your chickens yet. I think he's got something up his sleeve. He's looking a bit feisty.
Green, green, green.
To successfully overtake, he'll need to get in the slipstream of the car in front. Here, the leading car breaks a path in the air and creates a vacuum. By getting into this space, Adam will experience less air resistance, giving him the opportunity to make his move.
Oh, he's a brave boy. He's round the outside. He's round the outside.
This type of attacking is just what the judges wanted to see.
Done. Cracking move from him, I've got to admit. He set us up a treat.
But as he attempts to attack the second place car, it goes drastically wrong. It's a disaster for Adam. He overtakes just one car, and his lapse in concentration has caused serious concern.
Well, that's his big mistake. He's made a big mistake there. He went into the left far too quickly, and he's at the back of the pack now.
Well, I think you know what you did there, yeah?
I shouldn't have just pushed so hard. I mean, I was doing well and just wanted to carry on going, really, pushing, but shouldn't have, really, you know?
Neil's run is a different story. He impresses with 2 overtakes to go top in the challenge.
Check the flag, check the flag.
Fair play to the lads. He passed 2 of us.
It will really go against you if we get killed.
Mark gets past 1 car, but unlike Adam, doesn't make any serious errors.
Check the flag, check the flag.
All right, nice one, Mark. We'll take it back to the pits. Okay. Not bad, nice and safe.
John is the last gamer to go. His first move comes at the end of lap 1, and he turns up the aggression. But not in a good way.
Go for it. Where did that come from? We're having a look at him now on the outside. That was naughty, naughty, naughty turn across the front of us then. We could have fired him.
No defence.
No defence. Didn't look in his mirrors.
He looks for the second overtake, ignoring any movement from the car behind.
Rob's going to end up turning him round. If it was me driving, I'd be having him right in the wall. He's fast, but just no awareness.
He's failing to check his mirrors, and it's getting dangerous.
He's going to cut straight across the front of our nose again. Big lunge, boys. If I was a team manager of a GT team, I'd be having kittens right now with his driving.
Check the flag, check the flag.
So again, we just had a nice Sunday drive.
Jan, what are you taking from that, mate? I tell you what, he turned across us far too many times, and like, if it wasn't for Rob and his reactions, we'd have been putting that young lad straight on his roof.
Well dangerous. I mean, when he almost put you into the pit lane.
Do you think his character was shown up pretty well then?
Blinkered and banzai, really.
Blinkered and banzai.
That is quote of the day.
John is oblivious to any wrongdoing.
I managed to get second place. The instructors were pushing quite hard to keep ahead of me. And I think if I'd maybe had one more lap, I might have been able to challenge for first. So it was a great challenge, and I think I did quite well, so I'm happy.
I was mortified at the things that guy did.
I'm looking in the mirror like...
Yeah. That was the most interesting for me, looking back, but it was not fun, it was almost dangerous.
At the end of the challenge, it's Neil that finishes in first place. John is a close second, but the judges are not happy with his driving and want a serious word.
John, after doing 3 laps, and watching you behind and watching you not really defend from poorly, it was like very blinkered, so you're always focusing on front, not really caring.
I was looking at my mirrors all the time.
I'll just butt in there, John, because what you did to us, mate, was dangerous.
I looked in that mirror though, but I couldn't see him. He must have been in the blind spot.
The kind of driver you are, I'd either be really scared of you and you'd be up the road and you'd win a load of races, or you'd get on my nerves and I'd put you in the wall. That's the two ways, and I'm just being honest with you, mate.
On the positive, you were quick. You know, you also overtook 2, but then because there was so much fighting, you didn't get the chance to get on the back of us.
You never really think about the danger, you just have to be fearless. If you think about what's going to happen if you go off track, you're going to go off track.
In just 2 days, the judges need to select their final gamer. But they are concerned that as yet they haven't seen enough fighting spirit.
Basically, no one is grabbing this competition by the scruff of the neck, are they?
It was pretty disappointing from all our guys today, to be honest, Simon.
Okay, well this has happened at a really good time, because the challenge coming up next is a custom designed assault course with a lot of challenges for them, which is basically going to test them physically, mentally. It's going to see how resilient they are, and actually we're going to see who really is committed and wants to win this competition. Welcome to the Silverstone Rally stage. As you've probably noticed, there's no cars here. This next challenge is going to all be about mental strength.
The gamers will be taking on a military-grade assault course with 6 strength-sapping obstacles for them to tackle. They'll be split into 2 teams. Adam and Neil will form one team, while John and Mark make up the other.
One of you now, grab this competition by the scruff of the neck and show us you want to win. I'm going to hand you over to Ben now.
It's about working as a pair. One of you will be weaker, the other will be stronger. It's down to the stronger one to push the weaker one through it and get to the finish. Today, you might not realise is your lucky day, because I've been asked by a training team here to be 10% nice. So what do you reckon I'm going to be for the other 90%?
Pretty tough.
Pretty tough. Nasty.
It's going to be a struggle for Mark, who knows that the physical side is his biggest weakness.
My fitness and my endurance, I think that's one thing that will catch me out. The other guys are really fit, so definitely got to step up. I'm not that happy with myself with how things have gone. I think they could have gone better. Obviously I have been trying, but I've just sort of made the odd mistake here or there. I suppose I need to sort of show how much I want it, so perhaps they can see more in me.
As soon as you hear the bang, you're off. Wait for the bang.
Neil and Adam go off ahead.
Try 3, 2, 1, I'm going to push you under.
John is already being held up by Mark. It's starting to become apparent that Neil, the oldest gamer, is finding it easy.
Neil is now dragging Adam through. I think we all knew Neil, and he's proving it now. He's got the strength to get through this. You can see it by his face.
I don't think that being older than the other guys is going to cause me any problems in my performance.
Physical fitness is the 28-year-old's biggest strength.
I have actually competed in Thai boxing, kind of semi-professionally as well. So I've actually been in the ring a few times. And that is one of the hardest tests of controlling yourself.
The leading pair reach the finish, but Ben needs to know just how much the gamers want to win.
Sprint up. You're still stood up, you're not in the floor. Riding around angrily, throwing up, are you? No, you've not given it enough. Come on, let's go again.
Let's go on, guys.
Get a grip of your life and move.
He's really struggling on the balancing beam. I think it's just legs have gone to jelly. It is really hard.
A second lap could be the final straw for Mark. He knows that giving up here will end his chances of winning the academy.
I've realised within myself
how much I want to win this now. It feels almost touching distance away. So I'm really, really trying to give my all.
Good effort so far, one more time through, and then we're good, okay? One more time. Come on, fella! 100% of effort!
Come on, boys. Together, boys.
Come on!
He's just on the edge and he's like mentally battered, isn't he? Like, he looks like he could cry.
I also told the instructor to turn the voltage up as well.
Okay, Adam, well done, mate.
Come on, Adam, it's nearly time, mate.
Oh, good effort, fella. Well done, over the wall, over the wall. I know if you've had enough. I don't think you've had enough. Let's go again, come on.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
3. No, he's joking.
Adam, really well done then, mate. You were going to do it again, weren't you? Which is bloody impressive.
Nice one.
You did it. Well done. Excellent. Excellent. Well done.
Well done, boys.
When he said third time, I was thinking, all I was thinking was the tasers, man.
You got me 5 times now.
Jan, they're like brothers then.
That was well good. It was nice to see.
Adam and Neil win the challenge. Mark and John must gather enough mental strength to reach the finish.
Right, come on. Let's get a grip of yourself, Mark. Get up.
Come on, come on, John.
Well done. Right, over the wall, guys. Over the wall, over the wall. Over, come on.
By the end of the challenge, it's Mark who's standing strong.
Good work, fella. You did it. It's all
His
good.
teammate John is in pieces.
That's why you're here. Well done, boys.
Well done, guys.
Well done. It's all good. That's why you're here. That's what we made you do it for.
Regardless of what it felt like, regardless of the pain, regardless of how cold you are, you did it. Take the positive out of it. You went through hell, and you came through hell, and you both stood here. Okay? That's what we wanted to see. You didn't give up.
Despite the tears, the gamers have survived, and they are fit for whatever challenge the Academy throws at them next. Coming up, the judges make another tough decision.
My reservations with him is that we've given him a lot of chances already, and if he's got one more lifeline in him, but...
And 2 gamers race for their Academy survival.
The loser will go home. Tell you what, that is...
GT Academy, in association with Nissan and PlayStation 3. GT Academy, in association with Nissan and PlayStation 3. The UK's fastest virtual racers are in Silverstone, driving for real.
Cracking move from him, I've got to admit. He set us up a treat.
They are fighting for the chance to become a professional racing driver.
It takes a lot of skill to be where there's 4 are now.
We're just trying to make that final place.
My aim is just to get better and better and better. It means everything. We'll put our lives on the line to do it.
What did you do it for?
I gotta do it.
Just 4 competitors remain, and by the end of the day, 1 more will leave race camp. The judges are ranking the gamers ahead of the day's final challenge. It's an elimination race, and no one is safe.
Okay, guys, we have a big decision to make. We've got to tell 2 of these contenders that they're going to be in the bottom 2, and they're going to go on to a dogfight. So, one by one.
John's the one that's performed best in telemetry. He's the quickest guy in the car.
Doesn't worry you that he's a bit aggressive when he was in traffic?
Tries to defend. That was naughty, naughty, naughty turn across the front of us. Then we could have fired him.
I think you can always tell someone to tone down their aggressive nature, but it's easier to turn someone down than bring somebody up.
He's got some really, really good positives, but also, you know, we've all expressed that we're a little bit worried about him.
Neil's had trouble with the gearbox. Firstly, he come to you, Jan. He spoke at length. You helped him out, and then he still struggled.
My reservations with him is that we've given him a lot of chances already, and if he's got one more lifeline in him, but... Adam formed the best and really shocked us on the benchmark 1. We thought we had a clear winner, and from there, he's just gone downhill.
You just can't deal with other cars out on circuit.
Well, that's his big mistake. He's made a big mistake there. He went into the left far too quickly.
Mark hasn't actually failed in anything we've done. He's just been consistent.
I want to see him be more aggressive as well and say, this is mine, I'm going to have this, and I'm going to win. It's a situation where you're fighting for your position and your potential future career.
I think the decision's made, isn't it?
Yeah.
Paul, Tiff and Jan gather the gamers to tell them who will be racing for their place at the academy.
2 of you will race on the Stowe circuit, the loser will go home. Neil, fantastic in traffic, not so good in telemetry, and the gear changes need to be better.
John, we've been really impressed with your speed, but we're slightly worried about your attitude at some time.
Adam, with your benchmark, you're really quick. But we're still a little bit concerned of how you cope with other cars out on track.
Mark, you really impressed us in the telemetry, but you've not won any challenges.
John, Neil, you 2 guys are safe. Mark, Adam, you 2 guys will be going head-to-head in the elimination dogfight challenge. The loser of that will be going home.
Pressure, got to produce. I've just got to do what I know I can do. Hopefully it's enough.
I had to say, I'd probably say it would be Mark to win this one. I'll go for Adam there.
You've got to pull your finger out, okay?
Right.
Straight away, you don't have time to be laid back and about, yeah?
The race is 3 laps, and the competitors will start on opposite sides of the circuit.
Obviously, I really want to win GT Academy. Driving is what I love doing. I think I've got a good technique and I'm quite fast, so I think that's what can give me the edge.
I think he didn't progress as much as he should have.
I think you know what you did there, yeah?
No, I don't think I've peaked. You know, keep yourself relaxed because otherwise you're going to put yourself under too much pressure and not perform well.
Mark has been consistent all week, but the judges want to see a standout performance.
I'd probably come across as quite laid back. I suppose I need to sort of show how much I want it, so perhaps they can see more of me.
You got all the lines right, you're on the apexes, good exits, didn't need to defend much.
He'll have to convince them that any confidence issues are behind him.
What'll be interesting with Mark is, character-wise, he's not a massively strong character.
Yeah.
He's quite sensitive, so as the pressure mounts, that's the crucial time to really see how he reacts to that.
I'm mad about cars and I'd love to do it for a living, so this could be a start of a career in motor racing.
They've beaten nearly 1 million gamers and have gone through 5 days of intense competition just to get to this point. But now, their hopes and dreams all come down to this race.
From here, looks like Mark's got a good start.
Yeah.
Adam, we've always asked, is he good enough under pressure? And really, this is a pressure situation for 1, because of the dogfight, but 2, because he probably didn't think he was going to be in the elimination.
Half a lap, half a lap. Okay, come around for lap 1, come around for lap 1.
Tell you what, that is...
Adam's got it.
Adam on it. Well ahead by about 2.5 seconds.
Adam takes the early lead in lap 1. But Mark is starting to catch. By the second lap, it's so close that not even the judges can call it.
Is that swapped?
I think.
Oh, that was very good.
Oh,
He's still got it, but Adam's missed it here.
Adam's mistake has given Mark the advantage going into the final lap.
For the flag's going to be coming out in a minute.
It's Adam who crosses the line first, keeping his place at the academy.
Adam just got it. That was like 1 or 2 tenths at the most, I think.
Mark is eliminated.
Okay, drivers, if you can both return slowly to the pit, please.
So, it's been a journey for Mark, but I've grown to like him. But
Yeah.
if you're not good enough, you're not good enough for GT Academy, and that's the way it is, isn't it?
Mark. Best man won. Could have done better, but
You've been a cracking contender, and I hope you've learnt a lot from it.
yeah, I have.
You're a good man. Here's a cuddle fella, come here.
There is grip all the way around the outside of that corner.
I'm glad I've delivered the goods really, and now I can deliver the fight to Neil and John.
Just don't feel I really produced as well as I could have. But it's so tough. Last four's quite good, I suppose. Got a good achievement. Obviously, you want to win, so.
Cutthroat like you don't believe it. I mean, any mistake you make and the judge will take notice of it and punish you for it if you don't start delivering.
Next time, one UK gamer is selected to race against the best from Europe.
We know what we need to do now, really, don't we?
And the judges announce the winner of the professional racing contract.
Academy Europe 2013 is